Hello everyone, good to be back. Hope you all are good. If you have not subscribed, now is the perfect time to thank you. Great, let's continue. So we are looking at a topic that is generic in nature when it comes to marriage. Marriage is a topic we're doing that is very broad, very broad. But with God, it can be narrow. There's no marriage without issues, but how you go about it now decides the marriage. And let me say something most people don't want to admit. Some of you are not keeping the peace in your marriage. You are punishing your partner and you know it. You are punishing your partner with silence. That is what we are discussing today. You punishing your partner with silence and calling it maturity. Let me explain. You had an argument. It is very normal for a couple, a husband and wife, to have an argument. It is very, very normal because you both have different thinking, different perspective. You felt hurt, misunderstood, maybe even disrespected. But instead of talking about it, you shut down, you clamped down, you stopped explaining, you stopped responding, you became quiet. Not because you are at peace, but because you want them to feel less, to feel confused, to feel uncomfortable, because somehow that kind of gives you control. But let's be honest, right? That kind of silence cuts deep. It makes your partner feel shut out, like they don't matter enough to be heard, like they are not even worthy of a response. And the truth is, these kinds of feelings in a person hurts more than harsh words, oftentimes, alone. Because in that instance, if it is a woman, she's thinking, in that moment, you are making her question her God-given capabilities, one of which is expressing herself. And if it is the man that has been shut down in this particular moment, you have divided his ego into unequal parts. In essence, he begins to question his ego, to doubt his authority, logical reasoning. Do you see why this is wrong? Because at least with words, there is something to respond to. But silence leaves people alone with their thoughts, guessing, overthinking, slowly disconnecting. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. You may think you are protecting yourself by doing that, but what you're actually doing is damaging the emotional safety of your marriage. Because it's in emotions we gain stability. A marriage or relationship cannot grow where communication is used as a weapon. And let me say this carefully. Being a quiet wife or a quiet husband is not always godly. You don't need to be very quiet. Me like most times it's not godly. Sometimes it is avoidance. You don't want to hit that nail on the head. Most times it is pride. Oftentimes it is emotional punishment. And this is not the kind of God we serve, because God works with truth. And truth requires honesty, not silence. Ephesians 4:25, therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we all are members of one body. Now, I can say I understand why people do this. Maybe when you've tried to, speak with your partner, talk with your partner, and then it turned into shouting or dismissal or quarrels, or you felt unheard, and then silence feels like a safer option. But then, safe is not the same as healthy. You need to call up, not just to call out. They are different. Because real healing in marriage starts when both partners are willing to come back. Not when it's easy, not when emotions are calm, but when it's uncomfortable, even when it's messy, and choose to speak honestly, respectfully. And so this is where you need to truthfully ask yourself, are you the one being shut down, or are you the one shutting down your partner? I hope you have been blessed just like I have. Of course, like I say, iron sharpens iron. You have comments, drop them in the section. Let's learn from each other. Let's encourage each other. And I hope to see you soon. But for now, continue to shine the light of God. Ire.